President Trump has hit the pause button on a major trade move. He delayed tariffs on goods from Canada and Mexico. This came after both countries promised to step up border security. The tariffs were set at 25%. They were scheduled to hit a wide range of imports. The delay is a 30-day reprieve. It offers a window for negotiation. Trump's tariff threat sent shockwaves through the business world. Companies scrambled to assess the potential damage. The tariffs, if implemented, threatened to raise prices for consumers. They also risked igniting a trade war. The delay brought a collective sigh of relief, but uncertainty still lingers. The president's decision followed intense pressure. Lawmakers and business groups voiced strong concerns. They warned of economic fallout. Canada and Mexico are vital trading partners. The tariffs, they argued, would harm American businesses and consumers alike. Trump ultimately heeded their warnings, at least for now. Trump framed the delay as a win for border security. He stressed the need to combat drug trafficking. Fentanyl, a deadly opioid, has been a particular focus. Both Canada and Mexico have pledged to intensify efforts to stop its flow into the United States. The coming weeks will reveal whether the tariff threat was a negotiating tactic or a genuine attempt to reshape North American trade. Canada is putting its money where its mouth is. Prime Minister Justin Trudeau announced a significant investment in border security. The price tag? A hefty $1.3 billion. This commitment is a clear response to Trump's tariff threats. It underscores the importance of the trading relationship between the two countries. The funding will bolster Canada's border infrastructure. New helicopters will enhance surveillance capabilities. Advanced technology will be deployed to detect and deter illegal crossings. Personnel will be added to strengthen border patrol efforts. The message is clear: Canada is serious about securing its borders. The investment in technology is particularly noteworthy. Canada plans to deploy cutting-edge sensors and surveillance systems. These will improve monitoring of remote areas along the border. Facial recognition technology is also under consideration. This move has sparked debate about privacy concerns, but the Canadian government maintains it is necessary to keep its citizens safe. The Canadian government's investment goes beyond equipment and personnel. It also includes a significant boost to intelligence sharing. Canada will work closely with the United States. The goal is to disrupt criminal networks. These networks are involved in smuggling drugs, weapons, and people across the border. The success of Canada's efforts will depend on close cooperation with its southern neighbor. Mexico is also taking steps to address Trump's concerns. President Claudia Sheinbaum ordered a surge of troops to the U.S. border. 10,000 members of the National Guard will be deployed. Their mission to crack down on drug trafficking and illegal immigration. It's a visible demonstration of Mexico's commitment to border security. The deployment is one of the largest in recent years. It highlights the pressure Mexico faces. The United States relies on Mexico to stem the flow of migrants and drugs. But Mexico has its own challenges. Poverty, violence, and corruption continue to plague the country. These factors drive migration and fuel the drug trade. The National Guard's presence will be felt primarily in key transit areas. These are points where migrants and smugglers often cross. The troops will conduct patrols, set up checkpoints, and work to dismantle smuggling networks. Their presence is intended to send a strong message of deterrence. The deployment has drawn criticism from human rights groups. They express concern about potential abuses. The Mexican government insists that the National Guard will respect human rights. But the deployment underscores the complex challenges at the border. It's a reminder that security and human rights must go hand in hand. The 30-day tariff delay brings a temporary reprieve, but it doesn't erase the underlying economic anxieties. The tariffs, if imposed, would have significant consequences. They would disrupt supply chains, raise prices for consumers, and potentially trigger a trade war. The stakes are high for all three countries. Trump's aggressive trade tactics have kept businesses on edge. The uncertainty makes it difficult to plan for the future. Some companies have already begun to feel the pinch. They are absorbing higher costs due to previous tariffs. They are also grappling with delays in shipments. The tariffs, if they become permanent, could force some companies to relocate operations. Economists warn of broader economic consequences. Tariffs distort markets and stifle economic growth. They argue that the tariffs could slow down the U.S. economy. They could also damage the economies of Canada and Mexico, two of America's closest trading partners. The long-term impact remains uncertain. But the risks are real. The coming weeks will be crucial. Negotiators from the three countries will try to hammer out a deal. The outcome will depend on whether all sides are willing to compromise. A failure to reach an agreement could have far-reaching consequences. It would undermine economic stability and strain relations between the United States and its neighbors. The world is watching.